it looks like QNRX is trying to recapture the VWAP. So in my view, that's what needs to happen here. It did, when I look at a daily chart for this one, it did climb up to, in the after hours yesterday, a March high where it found resistance. So there's potential for that again. But first things first, we got to see this climb back over VWAP if we're going to get any moves upwards. And you do have some resistance in the, where was that? I think it was the 7, basically about where it's at. There was a resistance back from February earlier this year. And the price, like I said earlier this morning, it took us up toward to the March 25th high. So that's about the range that we're in right now. I would still have to get past the 200-day SMA or EMA, which is at 721. I think we need to see a recapture of that VWAP before we see anything else. So that's what I'd be waiting for.
Okay. Tell you what, the chart sure looks like VWAP is one of the keys here. There was an actual catalyst on this, by the way. Quinton Pharmaceuticals announced that it had entered into a securities purchase agreement with new and existing healthcare-focused institutional investors to raise up to $50 million in gross proceeds. So
they're going to dilute.
It seems like it, although I wonder how dilutive it'll actually be. QN Pharmaceuticals advances interim analysis of first 6 patients, only 6, to complete 12 weeks of treatment, met the pre-specified alpha-adjusted target for a primary endpoint with statistical significance. So this seems like good news here. And it also said that key secondary endpoint of global impression and change also achieved significance at week 12. So we've got some good data out of here with a little bit of dilutive stuff on this. The end result here, stock is up 36%, but as 13 just cut right to the chase on, the VWAP is the story here. And if this thing can't get above the VWAP, I don't know that you have another run towards any of these highs.
Now, this securities purchase agreement, because I'm looking further down the news feed, it says it's a private placement. So I don't think that's dilution then.
That's what I was saying. I was wondering how dilutive it was going to be. I hadn't gone through it, though, so I didn't have all the stats in front of me. I wasn't going to tell you were wrong without knowing.
Yeah, usually when you get into these purchase agreements, it's usually kind of those at the market purchase agreements. Yeah. And that's what I thought that was when you at first said that. But now we've seen private placement. Maybe that's not going to be as dilutive as I thought.
So stocks up 37% here, but as 13 mentioned, VWAP is key.